Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the first ever video over here on Let's Talk Hockey. So, on this channel, you'll find out that I will talk about all 32 NHL teams. Yeah, because 32 was Seattle just got added. So, all 32 NHL teams. Right now, there's only currently 31 playing at the time of me recording this first ever video. So, yeah, you will find out that I will talk about all 32 NHL teams. Updates, trade rumors, you name it. I will talk about anything on this channel about hockey that has to do about hockey. So, yeah, today's February 15th, the time I'm recording this. So, future me looking back at this, if this channel has gone anywhere and I have actually kept my word of recording on this channel, good job. So, yeah, so tonight, see the games that we're playing is the Bruins playing the Ducks. We've got the Rangers playing the Sabres. We've got the Oilers playing the Hurricanes. And we've got the Devils playing the Wild. A lot of good matchups tonight. I'm certainly excited to see how the Bruins do against the Ducks, just because the Ducks are coming into this. They're 22, 26, and 9, so they're, I think, at the bottom of the league. If I'm currently talking, I'll let you know here in a second. The Ducks are almost at the bottom of the league, pretty much. So, it's a good, exciting matchup. The Bruins are currently in, I think, the wild card position, if I'm not mistaken for myself. Actually, they're third in the division, so they got to keep that. They're currently a few points behind the Maple Leafs, so good matchup for the Bruins. The Bruins desperately need that win if they want to keep moving up in the standings. Ducks, their season is kind of shot, so we'll see how the rest of the season goes. Let's see if they're sellers or buyers the rest of the season. The Rangers facing the Sabres, good matchup going in there. I think the Rangers have been doing pretty good in the last few games. Let's see here. The Rangers are pretty hot. They're definitely going to be sellers, I think, at the deadline, because they're pretty much just at 500, but, they need to rebuild, my personal opinion, because, they're on the cusp, like I said, because they're right at 500, but they started off the season, high and low. But, they have Gorgiev starting in net for them. Zuccarello's been definitely the star on that team, hands down. But like I said, I can see them trading away a few guys' assets to try and get back some more assets at the deadline, because they're definitely in a rebuilding state. The Sabres, that I think they could possibly be retooling more, like not retooling, more like adding players here coming up at the deadline, because they have the depth, but they just need that. Not necessarily. I could see them possibly. Honestly, I could see them going out and probably trying to trade for Bobrovsky, just because even Panarin, because they've got all the good young defensemen, they've got good young forwards, but they need that little extra oomph, and I think Bobrovsky could serve them suit right for that in net, because Allmark can handle himself, I think, in a good sense, but Hutton has been struggling as of late. Coming into tonight, Hutton, he started off the season really well, but he's been really shaky, giving up 4 or more goals in the last, I think it was looking back here, past 5 games, so 4 or more. So he hasn't been outstanding in net. And the Oilers and Hurricanes, another good matchup. Oilers, definitely, I could see them being sellers. In the West, they're in that wild card race still, I think, if I'm looking back here, wild card. Yeah, no, they're many points out from the wild card position. If they have a really strong push and are able to get those assets by the trade deadline, they could have a really good push, I think, if they actually try, because they have Andrej Sekera coming back. So definitely will help their blue line in the long run. Also looking down, the Wild and Devils. The Devils are out of the playoffs. They're going to be, I think, sellers at the deadline. Definitely, I think if they can try and get away Schneider, they will, because that salary high. The Wild, they came out the other day and they said that they want to keep themselves in that playoff run. I think they're still in the playoff. Yeah, they're in the last wild card position right now, but Vancouver is tied with them, which is surprising for Vancouver. Minnesota also has 2 games in hand on Minnesota, so they're gonna do whatever it takes, I think, to get in this playoffs and keep pushing for that final wild card position and challenging possibly for the division. But St. Louis has had a really good run here, so they're gonna have some work to do if they want to keep themselves in the playoffs. I think they might try and add a few depth players, maybe try and go for a few ones. I'm not sure. They might be big sellers, but we'll see where this leads. But yeah, so that's just a small take on today, guys. I might go more in depth with more videos today. I'm not sure. We'll see how this goes. So, guys, if you like what you're seeing, if you want to subscribe, go for it. Hit the like button down below. and subscribe if you're new, I guess. Definitely, we'll talk more, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.